here tripping. So I did some research on the Palladians and Draconians. And so basically, Palladians are like your light workers, your kind people, who would add balance to the earth as far as light. And the Draconians, they are like, the word means cruel and severe. So I think about empaths and narcissists, light workers and narcissists, right? And so, shit. All right, so Adam and Eve, Eve, the snake came and was like, girl, what you talking about? God telling you can have everything out here but that? You can't eat from that tree. I have to refresh my mind on this story. You can't eat from that tree. Why not? You know what I mean? Why not? Imagine that being a Draconian, right? Because, oh my goodness, I just heard white man. Imagine that being a Draconian coming to the woman and being like, like, you should have the right to do whatever, like, really just kind of putting a spell on her. And because it's something about being around a narcissist and they blame you for something and you take it. It's just something about the magic there, the toxic magic there. But so anyway, he talking to her and shit, Draco. And she like, everything's good here. Like, we got everything we want. We have freedom, liberty. Like, we live really well here. We treat each other well and everything. And he's like, but still, like, want more, almost like insatiable. And so then she go ahead and bite it, which really what she did was she cheated on Adam with this Draco, right? Because this snake, he done now transformed into a man and she done fell under his spell somehow. My question is, how was what she had wasn't good enough? I know as a woman, I'm very caring and loving and I don't like to judge people and stuff like that and stuff. So my question is, how did he get her to do that? Curiosity. Maybe everything wasn't all right at home. Maybe everything wasn't all right at home. I don't know. Okay, so church kids came up. So I know church kids, just from listening to different stories, they were very limited. And so they also then in turn did the wildest shit. Like, for real, I'm like, boo, your father is the pastor of the church and you out here doing this? That's pretty shocking, because I'm thinking your father, a man of the church, you're supposed to be doing shit right? Not fornicating and stuff like that. But then when you look at it, it's like control. Maybe there was an air of control and there was a desire for a different kind of freedom to make your own choices. Because maybe up in the Garden of Eden, you had to live a certain way. Or does that tree represent no choices? Going on a rabbit hole. Does that tree represent no choices? And you want choices. So thinking about living in the Garden of Eden or Palladia, and I'm just talking this through, maybe it was a conservative living and there was boredom and discontent. And so to go to the Draco planet, you experience different things, and some of it's exciting, not all of it, but some of it is exciting and you like it, the freedom. Like, because in the Garden of Eden, you got to be married to have sex. Maybe you didn't want to do that. Maybe you had to wear your hair a certain way. Maybe there was just too much control in the Garden of Eden and Eve wanted freedom. Now, is that representative of the woman now? How, like, all of our rights and shit and how women have been treated? Okay, so is that a representation of women want to be free to be them? You had the Me Too movement and then the movement in hip hop and things of that nature. So maybe her hooking up with this snake was her saying, I want to be free. Women, we want to be free. We want to be free to do life the way we want to. We don't want to have to be a wife. We don't want to have to serve the church. We don't want to have to live life the way others are telling us. We want to live our lives freely. And the Garden of Eden situation is a depiction of that. And so she made a choice for herself, which big ups to Eve, okay? Because when you break free, You're not celebrated. You're taunted. Like your name is slandered and everything. So she made a great move for herself, but there was suffering for it, because as good as it looked, and it was at times, it was really, really, really bad. And so she got lost in the darkness. Okay? You got to go through your dark night of the soul. She got lost in the darkness because on the Draco planet, it's not enough kindness. It's not enough of consideration for women either. Oh, shit. So both places suck for women. So we have to create our own. Our own what? Our own Eden, our own home within ourselves. Okay? We were in the Garden of Eden, then we went to the Draco planet, and we just not happy. Because we're looking for something outside of us when it's us all alone. It's for us to find the happiness within ourselves and make ourselves home. And that's what I see. All this self-loving and self-caring, and women, we are returning home to ourselves, because that's the only safe place for us. It's safely within ourselves, to our connection, our divine connection that guides us and helps us, because it's not safe for us. I pray for it to become safer, though. I really do. And I think Kamala's going to help with that. I absolutely do. Outside of the human being that she is, she has a mission, and I believe in the energy. She has a seed was planted in her for this time. To help restore things for women. What a time to be alive. What a deep cry this is. So, thinking about the Garden of Eden, Adam was made first, and then we was just like his rib. We couldn't even get our own whole existence. So me being a black woman, I'm not viewed as 100% human. And even in my existence as a woman, I was only good enough to be a rib. Not his back, not his stomach, not nothing, but just one little tiny rib. And I'm just supposed to fit in and shut up and just be what he say, the man, the patriarchy. Good grief. This patriarchal system has been fucking us up, girls. It didn't tore us apart. We so catty. We can't even be friends because we just keep stabbing each other in the back and hurting each other. They've conditioned us to do this to one another. You got all the way back to slavery, the white woman and the black woman. And then the black woman and the black woman. Girls, we are a mess. We are a mess, and we've got to pull this shit together. Because we're not all right. We keep looking for external fixes from a man. You fix you. You.